Parental alienation is quietly destroying families everywhere, often without anyone outside the home even noticing. It's a silent epidemic that leaves deep scars on everyone involved, especially the children. It's not just parents arguing, it's one parent manipulating a child to turn against the other, using subtle words and actions to poison the bond between parent and child. Lies, fear, and twisted stories turn a loving child into a weapon, making them doubt their own memories and feelings. The child is left confused, torn between loyalty and love, the real victims. The kids caught in a war they never chose, forced to take sides in battles they don't understand. This isn't rare. It's a hidden crisis in homes and courtrooms every day, affecting families from every background and walk of life. Children are taught to hate a parent they once loved, leaving deep emotional scars that can last a lifetime. The pain doesn't end when the arguments stop. They lose not just a parent, but half their family, their history, and their sense of self. The loss is invisible, but it shapes who they become. The message is clear: love is conditional, trust is dangerous, and affection can be taken away at any moment. This sets kids up for lifelong struggles with relationships, anxiety, and depression. The trauma follows them into adulthood, affecting every part of their lives. Why do we let this happen? The system meant to protect children is enabling this abuse, often failing to recognize the signs or intervene in time. We're failing to protect a child's most basic need, the love of both parents. Every child deserves to feel safe and loved by both sides of their family. It's time to stop ignoring these invisible wounds and fight for the children suffering in silence. Their voices matter, and their healing must be our priority. When parents separate, you'd think custody would start at 50-50ths. It doesn't. Courts rarely assume equal time. Instead, parents are pitted against each other from the start. The system rewards conflict, not cooperation, fueling parental alienation. The parent with more initial time often keeps it, while the other fights an uphill battle. This imbalance encourages false allegations and desperate tactics. The result? Children lose out on time with both parents. Unless there's clear evidence of danger, equal parenting should be the default. Anything less is unfair to both the child and the parent being pushed away. In family court, allegations can become reality overnight. Unlike criminal courts, family courts often act on accusations without solid proof. One parent can make claims, no evidence, no witnesses, and the other can lose custody instantly. This protect first, ask later approach is ripe for abuse and fuels alienation. Once a parent is removed, the alienating parent can reinforce their narrative unchecked. The court, meant to protect, ends up validating lies and deepening the divide. Family courts must demand real evidence before severing parent-child bonds. The stakes are too high for anything less. We need a system that protects children and parents with fairness and facts. The fallout from parental alienation is devastating, leaving deep emotional scars that can last a lifetime. Alienated parents face overwhelming grief, depression, and profound isolation, grieving a living child who feels just out of reach. Endless legal battles drain them emotionally and financially, while friends and family often fail to understand the depth of their pain or offer meaningful support. For children, the damage is even deeper and more complex, shaping their sense of self and security. They're forced to reject a parent, leading to guilt, confusion, and emotional wounds that can last well into adulthood. Studies show these kids are at higher risk for depression, substance abuse, anxiety, and serious relationship problems later in life. They grow up believing love is a weapon, trust is dangerous, and that family bonds are fragile and easily broken. The alienating parent may think they've won, but in reality everyone loses, especially the child, who pays the highest price. This isn't just a family issue, it's a growing public health crisis affecting communities everywhere. We're raising a generation with invisible scars, wounds that may never fully heal unless we act. The family court system is broken, and it's hurting the very children it's meant to protect. Every day, kids are caught in the crossfire of adult conflict, forced to navigate a system that often puts their needs last. We can't keep ignoring the damage being done. Children have a fundamental right to both parents in their lives. This isn't a privilege. It's a necessity for their emotional and psychological well-being. When both parents are present, children thrive and feel secure. Shared parenting should be the starting point, not the rare exception. It's time to make this the standard so children aren't forced to choose sides or lose precious time with a loving parent. This approach would remove incentives for conflict and false allegations, reduce unnecessary battles, and put kids' needs first, where they belong. It's about building cooperation, not competition. Family courts must demand real, verifiable evidence before removing a parent from a child's life, and hold accountable those who try to manipulate the system for personal gain. Judges and lawyers need better training to recognize parental alienation and to distinguish it from genuine cases of abuse or neglect. Only then can they truly protect children. This is a call to action for parents, lawmakers, and everyone who cares about the future of our children. We all have a role to play in demanding change, demand reform. Raise your voice for the silent victims who can't speak for themselves. Our children are counting on us. This isn't about mothers or fathers, it's about protecting children's rights and giving them the best chance at a happy, healthy future. Let's fix the system together and give kids what they need most, both their parents, united in love and support.